Hey guys, it's Katie. I have another Amazon package to open, so let's do this. This is from Becca. It is the first season of Heart of Dixie, so not a book, but I really liked this TV show and I've wanted it for a while, so this is pretty exciting. It was on sale for like $16, which was pretty good. So I'm excited to be able to watch it again. So now I need to get seasons 2, 3, and 4. Hey guys, so I got another Amazon package while I was at work. I decided not to film in my library today just because I'm comfortable. I just finished a 12-hour shift at work. So I just kind of want to sit right now. After I open this, I am going to be continuing the Turn of the Key for a little while. I do have to work tomorrow as well, so hopefully not a 12-hour shift. This is from Kayla. She wanted to buddy read this book. This is Tegan Hunter's newest release. It is Roommate Romps, Loathe Thy Neighbor, Don't Fall for Your Enemy, especially when he's your new roommate. This looks really good. So I am super excited about this. It's dedicated to Dean and Sam from Supernatural. Okay, so there's a kiss on the back of the book. That's cute. There is 254 pages in this book, so not a bad size. Dean Evans is the worst. Not only does the devil in disguise steal my pie on a regular basis, he also lives in the apartment right next door. I see him all the time, at the mailboxes, in the elevator, every single morning. It's exhausting because he's exhausting. Now, after setting his apartment on fire, he's my roommate, and he's the worst at that too. I don't know what possessed me to let him stay with me. Pity, perhaps? I do know that I won't be falling for his charm, or that panty-dropping smirk, his quick wit, that body he works so hard for. Nope, not falling for any of it. Least of all, him. There might be a fine line between love and hate, but I know exactly where I stand. This sounds really, really good, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Tegan Hunter has become one of my auto-buy authors, so I need to own like everything. Right now I own this one, I own the texting series, and I own Pizza of Love or something. I don't know. It's one of the books in the pizza series. It's the novella. I just hauled it, but I can't remember. But I need like every Tegan Hunter book. I just need them all. But yeah, so this is my newest book. Thank you so much to Kayla. Cannot wait to buddy read this with you. So, have another Amazon package here. So this is from Megan. It is a bookmark, a really pretty leather bookmark. So it says, like branches on a tree, we grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. I just got home from work and I have 4 more packages to open, so we're gonna do that. This first one is from Kelly. We have His Package by Penelope Bloom. So this is now the fifth book that I have for this series. It has 184 pages. This is what the back looks like. His package ended up inside my box. Calm down, perv. My mailbox. Glad they specified. As soon as I saw what was inside, I knew two things. It belonged to my hot neighbor, and he had a dirty secret. Cue his long, thick package penetrating my tight little mailbox. I know, it's absolutely sick. It was such an obvious ploy to hit on me. Forget the fact that the mail lady put it there. My neighbor and I both knew what kind of game he was playing. Oh yeah, we totally knew. It was on. It was in, if you would. I accidentally dropped a knife on the package a few times back in my apartment. It sprang open, basically on its own, and I had no choice but to look inside. His dirty little secret was staring me right in the face. As it turned out, Mr. Perfect wasn't so perfect. Who knew? Hint, I knew, and it was absolutely going to enjoy every second of what was coming. I just love the sound of these series, you guys. They sound amazing. This next one is from Donna. So this is J.J. Knight's Hot Pickle. The couple who sprays together stays together. So I recently found this author. I haven't read any of her books yet, but her books sound amazing, and I'm so happy that now I can actually read one. So I might have to move this up my TBR list. This book has 323 pages, so it's pretty good. There's pickles everywhere. Little pickles. Okay. Max Pickle. I'm rock hard. No, not like that. When that happens, you wouldn't need me to tell you. I'm a competitive bodybuilder, ready for my first regional contest, and winning requires more than just killer workouts, diet, or stage presence. It's all about the tan. My training partner, Franklin, uses the best, Cameron Schultz. She understands the career killer of a badly placed white spot. She's also his sister. So when the craptastic tan I'm given for my first competition requires an emergency patch, Frank knows exactly who to call. The thing is, when Cameron's hands hit my skin, more than a few muscles spring to life. I'm about to head on stage in the tiniest Speedo imaginable, and parts of me no longer fit. What I need to do for my friendship and my future on the circuit is to walk away. But when Cameron got her hands on my hard body, there's no way this is going to get anything but hot. This sounds so funny. I've heard really good things about this book, so I am super excited about this book. This next book is from Kayla, and we are going to buddy read this book as well. So this is British Black Sheep by Lauren Smith. It's a Cocky Hero Club book. This book has 267 pages. Okay. British Black Sheep. He is exactly the kind of man Bree Honeyweather swore never to love or lust after ever again. A sexy, arrogant British bad boy in a designer suit. Alec is the last person Bree wants stuck on an international flight to London with. But hey, at least they're in first class. When their flight has to make an emergency landing with a snowstorm just before Christmas, Bree and Alec are thrown together in a single bedroom in a tiny English village. As the snowstorm rages outside, things get intense and emotions and lust run hot. Alec reminds Bree just how much she misses being with a man and how easy it is to fall head over heels too fast. What should have been an amazing one-night stand turns into a week-long secret romance at Alec's family estate when Bree realizes her new boss is Alec's mother, a British countess. When Bree tries to focus on writing a Christmas book with the Countess, all she can think about is getting back into bed with Alec. She shouldn't fall for the arrogant Brit, especially when their lives are oceans apart and neither of them wants a serious relationship. But Christmas magic has a way of working miracles. Maybe Santa will bring her a happy ending after all. So I guess I'll be reading this in December. That sounds really good too. All these books sound so good, you guys. Is also from Kelly, and that is Her Bush by Penelope Bloom. Are you guys excited for another weird synopsis? So this book has 185 pages. There's the bush on the back. Everything went wrong when I trimmed his bush. And no, it's not what you're thinking. I'm a professional. The client hired me to trim a bush in his garden for a party. I accidentally turned it into something that rhymes with a big rock and walls. Imagine my surprise when the art world decides it's a masterpiece. Were my raging hormones the cause of my bush sculpting blunder? I mean, who would blame me if they were? After meeting Harry Barnage for the first time in my brain, my brain went straight to cavewoman mode. There were unidentified fantasies of being bashed over the head and carried off to a cave. A significant loss of vocabulary and maybe even a little drooling. But I can't focus on that. I need this job to make my little sister's dreams come true. Until now, I've managed to screw everything in my professional and personal life up, but I'm determined to make this work. So when Mr. Heartstopper offers to help me manage my accidental art career, it's impossible to say no. It's like the old saying goes, if you erect it, they will come, or something like that. You guys, by the sound of that synopsis, it is not going to disappoint. So those are the books that I have received on this day after work. So thank you very much to Kayla, Donna, and Kelly. I am so excited to read these books, and now I have the entire her collection, whatever it's called, by Penelope Bloom, so I can start those fairly soon, and I am so excited. Hey guys, so I have a couple more packages. So this first one is from Kelly. This is the last book that I needed in this particular series. So this is the Wild Steamy Hookup by Piper Rain. This is part of the White Collar Brothers series. So this book has 279 pages. He's the quiet, brooding guy who's owned my heart since I was 16, but has refused to claim it. I'm the naive woman who believes that someday our time will come. I just didn't realize that someday would include waking up in Vegas with a raging hangover and a ring on my finger. If we believed in fate, maybe one of us would have trusted that something more powerful than ourselves intercepted, because our love is one of tangled vines. As twisted and frayed as they've become over the years, they've never broken. An annulment seemed like the easy way out. We should have known it wouldn't be fate that intervened, but our Italian mamas. They can deliver Oscar-worthy performances when heaping on the guilt. We thought it'd be easy to pretend to be a happily married couple in front of our families for 3 months, and then say we gave it our best shot and go our separate ways. But nothing is easy when it comes to Dominic Mancini and me. Nothing. So I'm really excited that I can finally start this series. I have the other two. This one is from Kayla. So Always Room for Cupcakes by Bethany Lopez. This is now the second book I have for this series. It's Cupcake. So this book has 168 pages. One day I was bebopping along, jamming to music in my head while wondering if my thighs could handle grabbing a cupcake on the way home. The next thing I knew, my entire world crashed and burned. I used to wake up at night in a sweat, crying because I dreamt that my husband was cheating on me, or that he hated me and resented my kids. He'd always hold me close and tell me it was just a dream, that he loved me and our family, that he'd never let me go. He was a fucking liar. Now, I spend my days taking photos of scum just like him, trying to be a champion for others being taken advantage of by the losers in our town, and my nights being a single mom to my beautiful twins. I've got great friends who have my back, and a sexy, mysterious motorcycle man who keeps showing up when I need him. Maybe things are starting to look up, and one thing's for sure, there's always room for cupcakes. Sounds so good. This one is from Amanda. This is Cupcake Explosion, Dress Shopping and Sneaking Treats. This book has 178 pages. For the first time in a long time, life is good. I've got a smoking hot motorcycle man as my fiance, the best friends a woman could have, a couple of great kids, and things have been relatively quiet on the PI front. You know what that means. The other shoe was bound to drop sooner or later. Just when I was ready to settle down and plan the coolest wedding Greenswood has ever seen, the shit hit the fan, and hit it hard. My friends are fighting. Cade's been out of town doing God knows what for the club, and my sweet little twins are turning into hair-pulling preteens with more drama than my old daytime soaps. I feel like I'm being pulled in a million directions, and I've been going crazy that Ellen's swear jar is near to overflowing. I've been eating cupcakes like a woman possessed, and if I'm not careful, there's going to be a cupcake explosion in my pants. Again, it just sounds great. Hey guys, I have a couple more packages here. True Blood keychain. So next we have a book from Connie. This is A Lie for a Lie by Helena Hunting. I have quite a bit of Helena Hunting's books, but I don't have this series yet. This, I think, is the first one in the series, so that's nice. I've heard really good things about this book. This book has 274 pages. An instant attraction, a chance meeting, a second shot at love. Sometimes I need an escape from the demands, the puck bunnies, and the notoriety that come with being an NFL team captain. I just want to be a normal guy for a few weeks. So when I leave Chicago for some peace and quiet, the last thing I expect is for a gorgeous woman to literally fall into my lap on a flight to Alaska. Even better, she has absolutely no idea who I am. Laney is the perfect escape from my life. My plan for seclusion becomes a month-long sex fest, punctuated with domestic bliss. But it ends just as abruptly as it began, when I'm called away on a family emergency. I realize too late that I have no way to contact Laney. A year later, a chance encounter throws Laney and me together again. But I still have a lie hanging over my head, and Laney's keeping secrets of her own. With more than lust at stake, the truth may be our game changer. So, this sounds really good. I like the feel of this book, which is probably weird, but I do. Next, we have a book from Amanda. This is Birth of a Baby Daddy, which is part of the Bailey's series by Piper Rain. So this book has 278 pages. If you're having fun living your bachelor life in your Alaskan hometown and out of nowhere a woman shows up holding a baby she insists is yours, you need a birth plan. Step 1. Lift your jaw off the floor. Step 2. Figure out the baby's age. Do the math. Step 3. Try to remember the woman and, with any luck, her name. Step 4. Double check that she's not confusing you with your twin brother. Step 5. Ignore your 5 sisters' scowls at your entire family as your entire family watches the drama unfold. There's only one thing you shouldn't do. Step 6. Don't assume she's there because she wants your daughter to call you daddy. You'll only end up disappointed. Time to figure out a new plan, one that changes her mind. This sounds so good. I have yet to be disappointed by books by Piper Rain, so I'm sure I will love this one. Next, we have a book from Carol. So this is the second book in the Scandalous Slip series. So this is Nip Slip by Gwyn McName. When love and tits are involved, things can get slippery. This book already sounds fun. I really liked the first one, so I'm excited that I now own the second one. So this book has 94 pages. One nipple, a world of problems. I owned the runway, until my nipple pops out of my dress during New York Fashion Week and it suddenly owns me. Being called a worthless gutter slut by a fuming designer is the least of my problems. My career is swirling around the toilet like the other models' lunches. Until smoking hot Tate Decker steps in with a crazy idea about how his magazine can maybe salvage my livelihood. It's less than 2 feet in front of me, perfect and perky and pink. And the woman it's attached to looks absolutely horrified. I need to help her. And not just because she's beautiful and has a perfect rack. Using my position in the industry to expose the volatile nature of our business puts my career in jeopardy in an attempt to save Riley's. I'm willing to risk that, but falling for her isn't part of the plan. When love and tits are involved, things get slippery. This sounds like it's going to be hilarious. So this is from Tanya. Oh, there's 2 in here. Okay, so we have Some People Need a High Five in the Face with a Chair, a #snarky adult coloring book. This is big. Namaste in bed. Let's talk about it. I used to work at a bar and that was a pizza. When life shuts a door, open it again. It's a door. That's how they work. I love this. That is hilarious. How do I like my eggs? In a cake? I live in a world of fantasy, so keep your reality away from me. Let's go wine tasting on the couch. Okay. And we also have One Hot Chance by Anna Durand. This book has 103 pages. One hot night leads to a hot mess. I am cursed. One Friday night, after a horrible day at work, I decide to cheer myself up with a one-night stand with a hot stranger. The guy who propositions me has a scorching bod and a sexy British accent. Cheered up? Check. Until Monday morning, when I walk in the office, and there he is. My one-nighter is my boss's ex-husband, and her newest business partner. Reza Volkov is the toughest, most successful divorce attorney in New York, and the woman every aspiring female lawyer wants to be. As her paralegal, I do whatever she tells me to do. And guess what? She just ordered me to help her win back her ex. Lucky me. Trouble is, Chance Dixon doesn't want his ex-wife. He wants me. My brain warns me to say no, but my body has other, much naughtier ideas. I'm so getting fired. What do I even say? This book sounds so great. This was our current haul with the keychains. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to, and hit the thumb button if you liked this video. Have a great night, guys.